Shout out to everybody in Canada. Today is Thanksgiving on the Canadian border side, and we are going to start up here. We're going to grab this wooden sword, and let's see where they are going to go. It looks like it looks like Thirwolf is going to be screen scrolling towards the level 3 location, and Digshake is going to be headed towards the level 1 location.
Very frequent play to go for the screen wrap and get over to 3 as quick as you can. It's how you would start off the vanilla speedrun, so many of these runners have done vanilla speedruns and have that comfort level doing it. It turns out to be vanilla level 3.
Yes. And we got level 5 here at level 1. And it looks like we've started... Ooh, that's not a good screen. Yeah, we're starting off here with a Gleeok. And hey, we got an immediate staircase in level 5, but guarded by these blue dark nuts.
Digshake has had plenty of chance to practice these dark nuts. He's handling them masterfully, using the iframes to sneak on by them and only find a transport staircase. Both of these levels will have 2 items, one in a staircase, one on the floor. They could be a heart container, or they could be 2 of the valuable items, or 2 heart containers. You know, any of those combinations.
Yeah, so I do want to mention that the keys that we usually find floating about have rolled upwards. The keys that come from the Vires, though, they look like they're at least 1 HP or lower. We still don't know if those Vires are going to go down in a bomb hit or not, so... Hopefully they will, because otherwise they'll be taken off of the bomb-dropping group. And, Digshake taking a death here in level 5. Without a key, though, I don't think he can go very far. And it looks like Thirwolf took down that Gleeok.
Yeah, some pro strats from Thirwolf. He hung out in the doorway where the fireballs wouldn't reach him, and just sniped the Gleeok with the beam swords. The unfortunate thing for Digshake, well, he finds the Triforce in 5. He's going to take it, which is a little surprising. Just because he can get back to there fast.
And speaking of fast Triforces, here's another Triforce, on Thirwolf's side. We just found the compass. And, those are the silver arrows. So that's a very good position, because those silver arrows are going to be... You're not going to miss them, unless you decide not to clear that room out, which you'd never do.
Well, you have to anyways, because you got to clear it to get the Triforce, so it's going to be... absolutely essential to find those silvers, but to find them 2 minutes in, that's a nice little plus.
Now, Thirwolf is going to continue digging. This room here, yeah.
This might be a case of try it once, and if it doesn't work out, just take the Triforce and come back when you're ready.
Well, he's got himself in a good position where he's got the protection of the doorway, but he's still able to use a sword, so he can take down these, land molas. He's going to, go back and forth, and that'll defeat both of the land molas. This could be nope. So this is probably going to be a transport staircase. It is not. It is the red candle. That is very good for Thirwolf. He will not need to worry about buying a candle.
Quick 3. He's going to save that money, which could really pay off for a bomb upgrade later on in this seed. It also gives him a little bit of range combat. It's medium range, not long range, but it is helpful.
Yeah, it looks like chat's saying the blue candle was 74 rupees. Did we see what the Armos item was?
I did not see that check yet.
Because we did
level
see
2 at 6.
By the... There we go. Thirwolf picking up a pack of bombs. And we got level 2 here at level 6. That's interesting.
2 floor drop items in this level. It's a short dungeon and usually a great chance to get yourself some item checks in quickly.
59 rupees. That's awful. That's not the absolute worst you can have. The absolute worst you can have is 50. But even so, But, one consolation is that we did see an easy red candle purchase, and we did find an easy silver arrow. When I mean purchase it from the cellar room. And an easy silver arrow. So the only thing now that they're going to really need to want to buy is either a blue ring, or bait, or keys.
Thirwolf now into 5. Digshake wasn't able to make a ton of progress in here. We see the bomb upgrades, though, are at 125. Really expensive to add on to your max bomb count.
Yeah.
Thirwolf's a little bit better positioned to make progress in this one, although Candle's not going to do anything against the Dark Nuts.
No. For that, you would definitely want the wand or the white sword or something.
This isn't the easiest room to fight him in because of the bubbles hanging around. The good news is, once you kill them, those bubbles will make sure they don't ever respawn if you have to come back through this room again.
Provided, of course, you don't leave the dungeon. Once you leave the dungeon, then they come back.
Well, other than a ladder block, well, key block could happen too. There would be a lot of reason to leave if you would want to retread this ground, but we will see.
And it looks like these dark nuts rolled up and ouch. Okay, yeah. So
That's an ugly room, in particular because the Vyres being there, if you leave the room, they come back anyways, so it's not a typical, you could leave the room, save a couple kills, come back in and deal with the rest. That really the only good case scenario would be if that orange Dark Nut is actually the highest priority enemy. Otherwise, it's just going to be a challenge to get through it.
yep.
Haven't seen one of the drops in 2 yet for Digshake. He keeps exploring, and anytime you have keys roll up on HP, that tends to be one of the most annoying things because you're just so used to them going down in one hit.
Yeah, keys are not necessarily designed in order to take more than one hit, just like the Tektites. The only difference is though is that keys don't have a knockback, so they don't just, teleport backwards like you see with those Tektites.
Thirwolf has opted to Triforce and leave 5, so he's got his second Triforce of the match now. Digshake still exploring this level 2. Finds the Triforce there, but there's so little of this dungeon left, and we've not seen either drop yet. He's definitely going to want to look more.
Alright, so here we're going to check and see what our Armos item is. Okay, there's none there. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to find out where our... Oh, okay. So ooh, wow, those are expensive bombs. But it looks like our Armos item is going to be at the rare shop location. That might explain why Digshake probably didn't, pick up an item, because maybe he saw that staircase and just went, no, you figured it's got to be somewhere else. And
Magic
we get
key.
we get a magic key pickup and a ladder block.
There's a temptation there to me to try and kill off that room and see if it happens to be the other drop, but I understand moving on instead.
Well, that's good,
The
because there's the other drop, and it's a heart container. And at this stage, a heart container is definitely a welcome sight, because we do need to collect at least 2 of them, or actually we need to collect around 3 of them in order to obtain, that magic sword item, which could be anywhere between 4 and 6 hearts. 6, of course, being preferred, because that'll guarantee you that white sword item.
Digshake now evens the Triforce count. Not sure where he will explore to next. Nothing's really obvious, I don't think. Maybe going over to the level 8
34
area with the
rupees.
candle.
So we got 34 rupees as our medium secret, and on Thirwolf's side, well, he had 69 rupees.
Well, this is going to be a slow room for Thirwolf. You've got to just
Yeah, those
hit the bull's voices one hit at a time and avoid the bubbles along the way.
Yeah, this is definitely a screen in which the wand would, be an ace, because the wand doesn't follow the same rules as the sword, doesn't get locked out when you get hit by the bubbles. The bubbles are even worse, too, because they just knock you back. I mean, sure, you don't take any damage, but they just knock you all over the place.
So Digshake has gone into 3, and he's doing some different routing. Because he had that magic key, he said, well, I don't need to fight this Gleeok. I'll just hit the key door behind him, walked right past, and now he's exploring a different part of the dungeon than Thirwolf did. Now, Thirwolf found both items in the Triforce quickly in this dungeon, so this automatically means Digshake is facing a longer level 3 than Thirwolf did.
That's true, and especially since he does not need to dig out any keys, that is sort of a bit of a disadvantage there, but it looks like there's not that much up that way anyhow, so...
And the question will be, does Thirwolf get through this too a little bit faster, and that'd be a chance to make up time in the match.
So here Digshake is going to find the silver arrows. Right there. And the
About
next
an 8-minute
screen's
difference from when
Triforce.
Thirwolf got it. But nothing really gained or lost in that exchange. It's so convenient to get those silvers.
And hopefully Digshake is going to go up here and check this room out. Sees the speedy spaghetti. He's like, gonna clip inside here. That's a good tactic.
Great tactic when you pull it off. You can hit them, they can't hit you. Beautiful thing. Thirwolf should be close to finishing up this too. He is heading in the right direction to get everything. He's already picked up the magic key, and he's about to find the Triforce.
Yeah, so right now both racers are pretty much even. The only difference being that Digshake has the Triforce out of 2, Thirwolf has the Triforce out of 3. And of course, now Thirwolf has it out of 2, and Digshake is going to get it out of 3, so they're all going to be pretty much even.
Yeah,
so
really.
So at this point in time, this is going to be one of those situations where both of them are probably going to be following in each other's footsteps for most of the race. It would be nice to see a route divergence and see which one will actually come up with a better play. So Thirwolf now is going to screen scroll over to the rare shop, which we know has the item. We don't know what item it is. We're still looking for a raft, we're still looking for a stepladder, we're still looking for a recorder, and we're still looking for a bow. It would be nice to find the red ring. A boomerang or something like that would be okay. Well, we just have a heart container, but yeah, a boomerang would be not quite as useful at this point. Maybe a bit more useful. The wand would definitely be a good thing to have. We don't want to see the book ever.
Atlas. No, that's GDQ Flex. Never mind.
Yeah, no, there's no Atlas. That book, all it does is burning things. And we already have a red candle, so we don't need any alternative methods to get into level 8, or the level 8 location.
Yeah, I can imagine Thirwolf's making the slow trek over to 8, and he's picking up the hearts along the way to make sure he can get the the white sword item.
Yep. I imagine Thirwolf's going to take a gander at the coast and see what's up there. There's always that possibility that we may end up with a ladderless seed.
It's possible it's just so many different ways that the ladder can be required that you're going to assume it is until proven otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. And what do we got on the coast?
Just
it's just another heart container.
Digshake has found level 4 at the level 8 entrance.
Yep, and Thirwolf is going to be there shortly thereafter. Now he's going to go... Digshake is going to go look what's on the coast. He's not missing much. He's just missing a heart container. These racers are very good. And oh, is that an immediate ladder block? Oh dear.
Looks to be, so we've answered
Thirwolf's
that question.
Probably going to go... Nope, he's going to just go ignore... I don't know.
I think to 2 from here.
Well, Thirwolf did try and bomb to the north, right?
I did not see him, but...
I would assume so.
It's level 4, so that wouldn't be a guarantee anyways, like it would for 1 or 2.
Yeah. And we've got level 8 here at level 2.
Great find early on. It's something where there's 3 potential items in this dungeon, actually, because it comes with 2 staircase items and then the floor drop heart. So up to 3 items possible. Very, very strong chance this is
early map. Oh my goodness, that's an interesting map shape. But then it's always, with level 8, it's always going to be that big. And it looks like we've got a power bracelet on the floor. So that is good. That means that we are not going to need to worry and stop and, try and fight enemies to find out what that floor drop item is.
And now he'll just be looking for staircases, so that's as good as it's going to be when your item was the power bracelet and you were hoping for something better.
Yeah. Now this, unfortunately, cannot be a staircase because of that shutter door. And let's see anything down here. Nope. Just a triple Dodongo room.
Oh, hey, chance to pick up more bombs. Actually, he's gonna kill him off. I was curious if he would leave one, but I guess he was checking to see if that was a Triforce room.
Yeah.
Right, more keys, and this is not going to be a friendly room for them at all.
No, those keys rolling up like that, that's pretty nasty.
Using that range of the red candle to take care of business, though, plus it can hit them multiple times, so...
Now here's another room full of Pulse voices. It'd be really nice to see the bow right now. Oh, we've got a terrible, terrible lag room full of these red Lionels.
As nice as the bow would be for combat, and of course being required in this seed, it wouldn't unlock any of the progression we need right now. So we either need a ladder that's going to let us move on in 4, the recorder that's going to let us get into the 7 location, or the raft that lets us get to the vanilla 4 location.
Yeah, but for all we know, any one of those items could possibly be Goma blocked. We haven't seen any Gomas yet in this seed, but that's something that's probably in the back of all of their minds. And of course, we did find those early silver arrows. You kind of have to ask the question, is the game telling us something?
Well, I'm a big advocate on listening to what the game is telling you, but right now it's telling you you've got to find some progression item out of this 8.
Well, sometimes you have to listen. If you listen to the game will actually tell you what, the solution.
I'm a big advocate of that because one of the things you always have to remember is the sanity checker passed this seed. That means there was a way to complete this seed. So if you see something that's unusual, pass the sanity checker probably for a reason.
Exactly. That's one of the reasons why when you see ladder blocks in a dungeon, don't just assume that you're completely out of there yet, because you should always try and find a workaround. Because, I've seen it, there's a dungeon that has, a lot of ladder blocks, but, the ladder's in this dungeon. But sometimes you have to know when the game is playing those rules and when the game's deciding that it doesn't want to.
Thirwolf gets this heart in 8 that was staircase item number 1. We're still missing staircase item number 2. Digshake also got this heart. He's been killing a lot of these rooms as he's going along, which is apparently looking for the Triforce room as he goes.
Yeah. Well, the other thing he's also looking for is the compass.
That would work too.
Yeah. Well, either the compass or the Triforce, whichever one comes first. Fortunately, he's going to take down this, and he is going to be prioritizing these rooms that we know are drop rooms. Oh, Digshake getting a bop by those Pulse voice. One of the problems with Pulse voice is when you're attacking, never attack them from above because of their ability to jump up rapidly.
Thirwolf's routing has been slightly different than Digshake's, and because of that, he's able to pick up a couple more max hearts than Digshake has right now. So a very definite advantage, especially when you don't have the red ring for defense, just to have that more HP.
Yeah.
This will be a staircase.
Thirwolf managed to clear out that room full of land molas, and we get... This could potentially be our second item. It is! It's Lord Banana. Thirwolf is going to pass up the banana. I don't blame him. I mean, that's kind of not really what you want to be seeing right now.
No, right now he just wants to find the Triforce out of this 8 and be done with it, and then logically it looks like we gotta go back to 4 and look for a bomb wall.
That's not necessarily...
But we still have 5.
Well, we still have level 5. We also have the level 9. We also have Spectacle Rock to look under. We have not yet found level 9, however, so the chances of level 9 being a Spectacle Rock are actually kind of high. And unfortunately, Thirwolf just manages to collect the key off of those. And while we get treated to a mugger room, he's going to pay the fare.
That's an expensive price for a Triforce, but Thirwolf wants to get that out of here, because this is a long path through this 8 for sure.
And we still don't know exactly where that Triforce is. It could be in this room for all we know.
Getting plenty of hearts to keep his efforts moving along.
Yep, Thirwolf getting what I call the Fagasm.
Well, that's a lot of Lionels, and they have the ability to subtract a lot of hearts quickly.
Hey, wait, are you suggesting that Fred had anti-fairies?
No. I'm suggesting they have swords.
Fairies that shoot swords, huh?
No, Lionels that shoot swords. I'm saying the Lionels subtract health with swords.
Hey, wait, how about Lionels that shoot fairies?
Okay, that would be an interesting flag.
Well, actually, I did suggest a while back that we have it so that all items act like fairies. As in, all items basically fly around. There's the Triforce.
Triforce out of 8 for Thirwolf. He will get through this faster than Digshake by a little bit. Got a couple of options he can go from now. The closest is 4 if he wants to try and play around, look for a bomb wall.
You know what?
He's up to 5 from here.
He still has a couple locations left. I think he's going to head towards 5. He's going to, check out that white sword item. And I honestly think that would be the better play, rather than going back to 4 and looking for a workaround. Just because you're not quite sure you will find a workaround, but if you go into another dungeon and find, oh, he's going to take the potion, I guess he already has enough heart containers that he feels comfortable.
Yeah, he also only has one choose any left, and it's the raft location, so he that's sorted now.
Well, you're going to have to find that raft. The only real question is will you find that raft before, going into a dungeon that's got all these Wizrobes? And will those Wizrobes be blocking? Because we haven't seen Wizrobes yet, so they're not on the overworld.
That is a point. We haven't seen them in the dungeons yet either, but they could be really nasty. There it is.
That is a good reason that Thirwolf did not go back into 4. That is the raft.
Props to J-Lo, who just called that in chat moments ago in before White Sword item is the ladder. You earned that prop, sir. GG. 22 minutes, 40 seconds for Thirwolf to pick up the ladder. Can't imagine Digshake is far behind in getting it.
So interestingly enough, because Digshake did not check the Armo statue when he was up by the grave, he checked the Armo statue that was there that contained the white sword hint. And here we go, we've got level 6 at level 5. So this is a rather large dungeon, and it contains, the 2 items, one on the floor, one in the cellar. This could possibly be a cellar room, but it is logically guarded by a Digdogger.
So, whatever is here, this is not the recorder.
Whatever's past here is not the recorder, or any items that could be blocked by the recorder. Now, this is, of course, provided that we are in a segmented dungeon, or that we can't get to this section of the dungeon otherwise. Now, this room here could possibly have a staircase. Nope. It does not, it just has a key.
So, Digshake did not route in going to the white sword item from here. I respect that. It makes a lot of sense that it's going to be easier to get over there than it was to here. Thirwolf had to walk the extra screens, but that means he's navigating this dungeon without the ladder, while Thirwolf is. So there could be a ladder block in here that definitely makes a difference.
Don't discount that. I was going to say, don't discount that, because I actually saw a game end up being decided because one person did not have the ladder and had to take a long way around a level, and there's the bow.
Big pickup. I don't think ladder was required for that bow. Important.
No, it was not, because I do believe that Digshake also just acquired the bow. And both of them picking up the map at almost the exact same time. Okay, and fortunately enough, these fires do go down with 1 silver arrow shot.
that's always a very welcome
So
sight.
here's an
when you
interesting
kill
thing.
them.
If the Triforce is in this room, Thirwolf will have a definitive advantage. If the compass is in this room, then
Oh,
it'll
that'd still
still
be
be-
a significant advantage
it'll-
for speeding up your
Yeah.
traverse in the dungeon.
so there's nothing here. So lucky for Digshake.
Just almost step for step in this seed, they went to 1 versus 3 at the beginning of it, and really other than that, the only difference is Thirwolf has gone for some location checks along his path that Digshake didn't go out of his way to do, getting the extra hearts and getting the ladder before he came into this 6.
And it looks like both of these racers are going to be clearing out this Dark Nut room. This Dark Nut room could potentially have the Triforce.
These blue dark nuts, though, do take a lot of swings to kill.
They do. And unfortunately, the room is empty. Well, no, that is not the that is not a blue lagoon for the main reason that it does not actually lag the game. Oh, are you talking about something else, chat? I just saw the word lagoon and I thought they were talking about the blue lagoon in vanilla level 8. No, the
Chat's
reason
having
why that
fun. Why
the
shouldn't
reason why that room's called the Blue Lagoon is because, well, that area lags so hard. You know, you're having 8 blue dark nuts, and then you're having those BMOs on top of it.
Thirwolf just doing great exploration through this dungeon. He's getting through it just a little bit faster than Digshake is. Finds that second bomb upgrade, but both times he's run across it, he didn't have enough money, which is a little ironic considering
Oh,
Digshake.
speaking of which, Digshake did in fact get a bomb upgrade, and it's the maximum value of 14.
Digshake didn't have the early money, but one thing he did pick up on the way to this level 6 was a couple of extra secrets that Thirwolf didn't. So now those extra bombs are really nice. Still not finding the second item of 6 or the Triforce. There's the compass.
There's the compass.
So we have seen the drop. We're looking for a staircase item.
Now,
Unless
it's probably
Ganon
likely that
just take the
staircase
Triforce and
item.
leave.
Yeah, it's probably likely that staircase item is probably close by to where the Triforce is. In fact, they could actually coexist in the same room. It is possible.
Or it could be
But
this
here
one.
we've got a staircase room here. We don't see any segments, so this could be our item room, unless we already tried. Oh no, this is the room that we came out of.
That was pretty early.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the other side of the Dig Dogger transport.
Yeah.
Digshake looking for a path to the Triforce that doesn't involve fighting through that room. Came back this way because he sees on the mini-map there was a way to go south.
There is indeed.
How far south, then, is the question.
Well, here, this.
Oh, there's their staircase. This is new ground.
It's just a heart container. So it looks like level 4, might actually end up being the play.
This might be the only way to the Triforce if that wall doesn't bomb. It is. So, well, unless there's a way north. I spoke too soon. But Digshake might have found the right path through this 6 faster. This
Not only
is
that,
quite the room
Digshake
to get your
found the
Triforce out
item.
of. In a long dungeon like 6, it's nice to know that you are done and don't have to worry about coming back, because there's always that temptation to just take your Triforce and move on.
But unfortunately, well, Digshake has the Triforce piece and the knowledge of the second item. Thirwolf does not, so that's going to give Digshake a little bit of a chance to catch up here. Not that they're really any far apart by any stretch of the imagination, but...
Oh, and that looks like it could be a staircase room too, but drops a key instead, so...
Yeah.
There's not that many rooms left in this 6 for Thirwolf to explore, as Digshake's going to grab his ladder at the 30-minute mark. But it's just that extra time consuming, and that could be big as we go down the stretch. We still do not have the raft or recorder which are required, so it's looking pretty likely that one of those is going to be in 4. The actual 4, which is the level 8 entrance, and then we also have not seen the vanilla level 9 entrance, which looks to be what Digshake is going after.
Yeah. Now, we still haven't seen level 1, we still haven't seen level... I don't think we've seen level 7 either.
1, 7, and 9 would be our
1, 7, and 9, yeah. Well,
3.
Yeah, those 3, and we've only got 3 locations left to check, except that the 2 of them we're not able to check at the moment, so... One might be the play, you know, for all we know, both of those items could be hidden in level 1. For all we know, though, both of those items are, useless, could be just heart containers for level 1, could very well be under the lake. Now, earlier I was calling a vanilla level 9, we're going to see if that is true.
Thirwolf finds his heart.
It's not, it's level 7.
Well, the good news is you didn't get trolled by 9 being here. The bad news is you found level 7, but an early Triforce, and I think there's going to be a big temptation to just leave.
Yeah, this might be a power play from Digshake. We're already 30 minutes in.
And presuming you find the recorder in 4, it would even give you the ability to get back to that level faster.
Well, if you find the recorder in 4, you're probably most likely to want to go to level 1 first. Or see if level 1...
You'd go to the lake first.
Yeah, you go to the lake first, see if that's level 1.
You would use the recorder to do it.
Yeah.
So the only way that play really is biting you is if the recorder is in 7.
The recorder or the raft.
And then raft starts recorder. Yeah, fair.
Well... Of course, we all know the raft is in level... No, wait, we couldn't have. We've seen everything in level 8, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got 4 and 7's items are in question at this point.
Yes. So it looks like Digshake is going to be checking out level 4 first. That's a good plan.
It's a much shorter dungeon to check for 2 items than 7 is to check for 2 items, so... May as well see what you got here.
Well, thank goodness we do have the bow, so those pulse voice are no longer going to be an issue. And you know what? We haven't seen any Wizrobes yet.
Well, you said it, so when it happens to them, it's your fault. There's the wand in 4. So we've got our staircase item, now we're looking for a floor drop.
Judging by the amount of gels that we have in this, in these dungeons, I don't know if they're considered the common enemy or what. And look at that, we've got... Oh, that's right, that was the one that Digshake just picked up.
Yeah, it's going to be a welcome sight, and Thirwolf just getting it seconds behind Digshake. He did not see level 7 yet, is the reason they're so close together despite Thirwolf's extra exploration of 6.
There's the second item, so Thirwolf
so it's gotta be 7.
Yeah, Thirwolf isn't going to need to worry about looking for any more items, whereas Digshake is taking a death. And hey, we've got a Goma. It has the map. Look at that. Name that ink blot.
That ink blot looks like it's not my Triforce.
It's a chair.
So 7 has at least either the raft or recorder, if not both. We're going to have to go back there. That's probably going to make Digshake feel a little bad about the fact that, but This was so quick to find these two items, I don't think you're going to feel terrible about that. For Thirwolf, the routing will end up being a little more efficient.
Oh, this is a terrible room to have a double moat room. One of the big problems is that because of the amount of lag that's on the screen with the Lionels and shooting their sword beams, the step ladder can fail to deploy. There we go.
Handles it like a pro.
Takes them all down.
Only a couple rooms left in this level 4. Well, in this south
I don't
part,
believe Thirwolf went north yet. I mean, further north. There's
another Goma. So we already saw an orange Goma in this dungeon, now a blue, and still no Triforce. Looks like there's a couple rooms in the south there Thirwolf wasn't able to get to yet. Still probably gonna go north from here, I would imagine. Cover the more ground of the dungeon instead of just a couple rooms.
Yeah, but if I remember, Digshake has been up here before, so he doesn't seem to have found anything.
He didn't have the map though, so he may not have found every room. Like those two to the left of where Thirwolf is here under the E. I don't think I've seen those explored yet. Chat's having all kinds of fun about maybe netting plot. If you've never seen one of these races live, they always do that when shapes are on. So if you're watching this later on YouTube, still feel free to name netting plot if you so desire.
And if you are watching this later on YouTube, I definitely invite you to come and check out the schedule so that you can catch these races live. You know, they are a lot of fun to watch, and they're a lot of fun to commentate. I don't know if they're necessarily a lot of fun to play, but, you know, your mileage may vary.
Well, and the has found the compass, and it is in one of those two rooms he couldn't get into back earlier, but the compass is great knowledge. Now he has to find that path into those two rooms.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Digshake is bombing up this way, kind of a bit further away from where the Triforce is. Oh, you know what? Okay, now he can screen scroll down into here. Or not screen scroll, but ladder scroll.
Yeah,
or ladder clip, I should say.
Staircase to get there.
It might be a magic staircase situation. That is always a possibility.
This is the Triforce room, Thirwolf's got it, and he's out. So the reason we're talking about that is because the sanity checker will not require a glitch to complete the level.
Indeed.
So what Thirwolf did was an optional way to get it that happened to be faster. But he's got his Triforce out of 4, and the play for him now is going to be to head to Death Mountain.
Yep, at this point in time, we're only just missing, yeah, Triforce 7 and 1. Wait a minute.
We've got the...
Well, we don't have... Oh, yeah, so if that is the case...
1 and 9 missing.
Yeah, we're 1 and 9... Yeah, 1 and 9 is missing, so... So at this point in time, level 7's gotta have our progression.
We know it's got at least either the raft or recorder. It could have both, but it's got to have one. Digshake gets the Triforce out of 4 after finding the bomb wall that Thirwolf wasn't able to find. And now we'll make his path back to 7. So he's technically a Triforce up, but it's a quick Triforce, as Thirwolf finds.
Now, aside from level 1 and level 7, are there any other dungeons we haven't completely dug out yet?
Thirwolf, Digshake, that is going back into 8. He got the power bracelet out of here. The other, there was a heart container.
Yeah, I think
it was 2 heart containers.
Yeah.
But it probably was. ridiculous.
Okay, well, there's our whiz robes.
Boy, that's gotta make you dread 9 at this point.
Yeah,
Doesn't it?
9's probably going to be a whiz robe infested dungeon. So is 1. It's most likely 1's also going to be infested with whiz robes. There we go, gets the compass.
Doesn't need it, he's already got the Triforce.
That's right. Fraggle Rock is an entrance to death. See, there we go, the old man giving us a correct hint, even though, I mean, well, Death Mount, Spectacle Rock.
I'm very curious about Thirwolf leaving, though. I'm not sure what we're going to at this point. Maybe that was in... Well, I'm wondering if you did an up A and meant to continue and did a save instead. He's gone back to 5.
Yeah, he's going back into level 5. Did we find... Oh, you know what? I don't think we dug out the items in 5 yet. Maybe that's what it is. Because remember, we were combat locked in level 5. In fact, this room could actually contain something right now.
We did not see the runner kill off this room.
Yeah, when they came into this, they were extremely lacking in offense. So it's very possible there could be something. And you know what? That would be a great play if you find something here in level 5. That's why it's important to make sure that you're always tracking things properly and not, just making generalized assumptions that the items have to be in the worst possible location. In fact, sometimes your go mode item could be an item in a room that you overlooked, 3.5 hours ago.
These bubbles were definitely a thing causing us issues before, but Thirwolf never unlocked that door, so clearly there's part of 5 he never got to.
Yeah.
Now, I do believe Digshake got into that section of 5, however. So you have both of these runners retracing some old ground, looking for a thing that they have left behind before, and seeing if potentially that is the raft recorder. Not seeing either item in 7 yet. Both runners
Yeah, we have
the Triforce there. Oh, Digshake did not have the Triforce out of 8 until now. So he picks that up. And now just misses the Triforce from 1.
There we go. Thirwolf locking in the room, making sure that those other enemies won't come back. Okay, so there's just a key in that particular room, so...
Anytime he sees a key on the floor, you can move on. Keys or bombs will tell you that there's no item drop, because if they're on the floor, that's just the room's reward.
Right.
You could get a $5 down the floor, too, would also tell you that. Anything that gives you quick information is going to be welcome right now. So we've not seen the white sword, the red ring, the magic boomerang, the raft, and the recorder thus far.
Also the book.
Fair enough.
So this could be our staircase item right here. We'll see what we get. Oop.
We know that level 1 is either behind the recorder or a raft block, level 9 behind the other.
There we go, we found the book. So, yeah, it's looking like level 7 just might be the play after all, but we still do have an item outstanding on the floor.
This was a tough decision to make, whichever way you made it. It has its upsides, it has its downsides. 7 is just notoriously bad, really. It's a long dungeon without a lot of rewards to it, so it feels bad to invest a lot of time in it. But
It's
today,
also
that
worth-
just made them to play.
It's also worth noting that we did in fact find our bait block.
Yeah, taking that out of the way is nice. You know you can save the money and not have to buy the bait for 9. So that's always a consideration if you haven't found the bait block yet, because you don't want to get stuck deep in 9 and then need the bait.
Here we go. So, okay, so here's where we are. And, oh, hey, look at that. We've got a mugger room. This could be an item. Nope, it's the compass. Huh.
So it looks like it will be 7 after all, and that's gonna feel bad when you have to go back to a dungeon.
Now, why is that? Did we find what our second item was?
Yeah, book and heart and 5.
The book and the heart. Okay. Digshake electing to lose a heart rather than lose. Well, he didn't have enough for the mugger room.
Yeah. That's the second time for him, actually. He's had to lose 2 max hearts because of that, so that's a potential costing you magic sword at this point.
Yeah, but I think at this point in time, I think Digshake has already resigned himself to not needing the magic sword, or even the white sword. So there we go. Thirwolf now has that heart out of 5. He's gonna bounce. He's gonna head to 7.
Another little subtlety, though, Thirwolf dipped into the potion. He had picked that up earlier on. Ideally, you'd like to keep it for 9, but seeing a 4-headed Gleeok, he opted to go ahead and use it, so the red is gone, the blue survives, and hopefully he still has that for level 9. But only 1 heart refill instead of 2 is not ideal.
Well, one of the criticisms that I keep hearing over and over is that you shouldn't be taking a death when you have a potion in your hand. I mean...
well, when he said that last night, he was talking specifically about Ganon. I was around for that race.
Yes, I know.
But, yeah, it's how deep you are in a dungeon. If you're 1 or 2 rooms into a dungeon, that's a very significant difference than being deep into it. I'm curious what Thirwolf's path is. He could have taken any road from there. I don't know, that might be faster to walk it anyways.
I think Thirwolf might have actually been taking the extra detour in order to make sure that his bomb count was high enough.
Well, that's something you're certainly going to want going into 7. You'll take every bomb you can get. Fred has a testing setup where he's got 255 bombs. I'm still convinced there's seeds where you could use up every one of them.
Well, you can. You just bomb everything.
Well, see, it would lull you into that false sense of security that you could bomb everything and then you would run out.
Start with 255 bombs. No bomb pickup. You have to make sure that you use bombs wisely or else you're out of... Yeah, that could be an interesting one. That could be more of a challenge. I mean, maybe there's a market for challenges in which if you don't use your resources, you will actually be physically impossible to win the game.
Well, I mean, hey, we got battle royals for everything else. Why not a limited bomb count battle royal?
Well, we were thinking about maybe making the arrows explosive. Oh, I know. How about this? Make the wooden arrows shoot flames, and then the silver arrows will shoot bombs instead.
Both our runners back in 7 now. And again, like either the raft or the recorder.
Well, here's the staircase item. It is just a transport staircase.
For both of our runners at this point, this is a double dip of 7. They both went in here, they got the Triforce, they left.
And here's
the world would be triple dip 7, so you've got to finish this off.
Well, no, I don't think it. I mean, they're double dipping, but I don't think it's a double dip scenario. I think it was more like one of those situations where.
It's just how they routed it.
Yeah, it's how they routed it. Yeah, we like to see the forced double dips.
I'm not calling that forced, I'm just saying that's how it's actually gone
Oh, yeah.
for them, and you do not want to come back here a third time.
No.
Key on the ground, we can just leave that Goma be.
Oh, look at that. Thirwolf is out of bombs and he used his last bomb to go in the wrong direction. That's gotta be annoying.
Yeah, I don't know if we have a good source of bombs nearby.
Well, don't forget, too, that even if we did have a bomb shop nearby, that bomb shop is going to be 38 rupees. But these are bomb-dropping enemies, so that's good. So he's probably going to go in and out of level 7, farm those bombs off those moblins.
Yeah, you got a couple bomb-dropping enemies here. There is also always a bomb-dropping enemy in the dungeon. That just doesn't necessarily mean they're a good source of bombs.
Yeah, Gibdos, unfortunately, don't have quite the same drop rate as some of the others.
I think one pack of 4 he's going back in because there just aren't that many rooms or potential bomb walls. But he's got to get them first.
Now, we do see room full of all these Wizrobes, so... Here we go, manages to get into here. Oh, I guess that's just the transport staircase.
Well, I saw the Bob shop earlier. I didn't realize at the time that was actually... It was shuffled to the rare spot, so... That's why we're not going to see any other bomb shots. Chat pointing that out.
Yeah, the bomb shop. Well, the thing is though, is that the bomb shop is actually at the grave. I mean, that's still not exactly nearby to where they are now, but even so.
From that room, and he's going to have to go all the way back.
Well, Thirwolf barely.
This is not a nice 7 at all.
No, this is a terrible, terrible 7.
His 4-pack of bombs. What can he do with it?
Well, he can go get another pack of bombs from that Wizrobe room. And then we've got that horrible, horrible Wizrobe room on the other section here. And Thirwolf is going to be about to enter this nasty room here. Five Wizrobes. Or 6.
6 blues. That clipping that can be hard to see sometimes. Thirwolf down to half a heart.
Yeah, you know what? This is
before he can use the potion.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be this point where, and the worst part is that it's likely, in all likelihood, the red ring is going to be somewhere past this staircase.
Couldn't be at this point.
Well, it could be physically past the staircase, or it could be logically past that staircase. As in, the only way to get the raft or the recorder is, going through that staircase, and that, of course, those locked dungeons may, in fact, or level 9 itself might contain the red ring.
Looks like the whole seed takes you through to that room eventually.
Alright, well, we're going to be here a while, folks.
Well, I think Thirwolf will get back to the Gibdo room before it and use his other potion there, but that's going to feel really bad to use the whole thing up. He still, though has another Choose Any available from the raft spot.
We don't have the raft yet.
No, I'm saying it's available to have at the potion for 9.
Yeah. There we go. Thirwolf is going to be using that second potion. You almost want to take down as many of these Wizrobes as possible, just so that you can have fewer of them swamping you. But you know what? This is a point in the game where you really need to have some sort of offense. Oh, and looks like
Yep, here he does. Got the clip.
Yeah, but can you remember? See, because he gets instantly bopped when he exits the staircase. You have to know that's there. That is a very unfair staircase, and we've got more Wizrobes. Wizrobes to the left, Wizrobes to the right. You
Here
know
I am,
that.
stuck in the middle with Jiggly.
I don't think anybody wants to get stuck in the middle with Jiggly.
That's a song reference.
I know. I know.
Alright, where is our item in this 7?
Shapes. Shape happens. I mean, it sounds like it should be shapes happen instead of shape happens, but I sort of get where the quote's kind of hinting at. Oh, it looks like Antlers has a good point. Maybe that required Wizrobe room is this might be required. This shutter door. In fact, the item could actually be in this room too. And you know the worst thing is that Thirwolf did in fact use second potion.
That's unfortunate. The good news for him though is having the bombs, and if it's not the big diamond staircase room, you've got more room to work.
Ooh,
that's what made this so nasty to deal with.
I just realized something. A diamond staircase could actually be a drop room. Oh, you know what Thirwolf could try and do right now? He's got 10 hearts. That's the bare minimum that you can use to attempt to pull the the magic sword out.
It is certainly a thought. A little far from here. I think he's gonna try and bomb past the Wizrobes first, because if you can, then...
Wizzy, what are you doing?
I think he's going potion hunting.
At this point in time, we're almost one step away from grabbing that darn ladder and just hitting all the secret spots in the game.
This has just been quite the scene. Now, remember, we did not see a lot of Wizrobes before this level, so we didn't find out just how rude they are, as we get the rude robe emote in chat. Feel free to use them if you've got them.
I'm partial to calling them Wizrobes.
Nice one with rude robes. Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Only a heart for Thirwolf as he tries to get past them here. 3
He's
left.
down to 3 left, yeah. But he hasn't...
Boy, I'd like to dip... This would feel awful, but I think he'd be better off dipping out of the room and saving the ones he's got.
Yeah, I honestly think that should be the case here. But no, he's got that down, almost there. He's gonna go for it, he's got 1 left. This is gonna be disheartening if he gets killed.
Jet says that's confidence. I agree, but Thirwolf is probably one of the very elite runners at combat, so he is capable. Got
Well,
to
the fact that Thirwolf is getting hit at all, and there he goes! Oh.
That is probably the worst that has ever sounded.
Disheartening. That was not technically a pun.
Yeah, and he has none of those kills saved, so they would all be back if he went there, and he'd be having to do it on 3 hearts. I mean, yeah, this is starting... Blue Ring would be an option to make things a little bit better, but a budget option would even be the Magic Shield. It won't save you from the hugs, but it'll reduce the beams.
Well, only if you manage to stand still.
Well, usually when the beams will get you is when you're hitting a different one, and then the beam comes from behind you, so if all you have to do is turn around, block with the shield, you're better.
Even so, though, you do have to remain still in order to not get hit. I believe even the instruction booklet says that one.
Thirwolf has added some bombs to his repertoire. I'm sorry, he didn't. He's looking for more bombs to add to his repertoire. I think you're onto something with you could try for the magic sword, but being the minimum chance, I think, is the discouragement against that. If Thirwolf had another 2 hearts, yeah, I'll go check it and see what happens. But other than that, really the only difference makers are going to be bombs or magic shield, because you're not getting a ring.
The other option Thirwolf could have is to get more of those secrets and find a bomb capacity upgrade.
He's seen both of them, but he didn't have enough money at the time.
Yeah, that is definitely one advantage that Digshake has. Thirwolf at the moment.
Digshake has dipped out of the level as well. And what is it gonna take for one of these runners to break through and get past the 7?
Yeah, the biggest problem is just how far away like a fairy refill is. You know, we don't even know what our potion prices are. And you know, that's one of the interesting things is about how these racers are. They feel that they can do everything they can on, what they've got available. They don't try and go far, far, far out of their way to, get more money or more life. Like, you find that, when both racers are in level 9, you find that the one that keeps getting, killed by Ganon over and over again, they don't go back and get a refill. They just keep trying on 3 hearts. And that's one of the things is that when you're a really good player, I mean, even a real good player can sort of get into a bad rut. Yeah, I agree. Red ring would be very nice right about now. Too bad it's likely that the red ring is somehow logically past this shutter room.
Yeah, there's just no way they're getting it. Blue ring would be the only thing they could get. Now, Digshake has already gone after several of those secrets. It's how he had enough money for the bomb upgrades. For Thirwolf, they're still out there somewhere. Well, not somewhere. He actually knows exactly where they are.
Well, suffice to say, whoever can get past this room, they're going to be the ones who are going to pull ahead. Because at this point, they're basically dead even.
Chad's speculating whether or not that 20% Triad magical sword would be worth it. You have to consider it, but I think what he's trying to figure is, how do I get this bomb pattern right?
Yeah, even expert racers may need to cut their losses and just go, you know what, I'm just gonna go, pay the extra rupees and get that blue ring. Like, because, they're expert racers. They know they can handle a room full of Wizrobes. It's just, what it is that they're just not doing what they should be doing.
Really what this comes down to is how high their HP is. If they were going down faster to the bombs, we would have seen them blaze past this room. But because it's taking so many shots, it's just
I agree with Chad. Who wouldn't be in panic mode? This would be the point where if I was playing a race, I'd probably forfeit. Because I have 0 patience for these kind of rooms.
I'm a big advocate on get the tools you need. So There's no way we're getting the white or magic sword at this point. We know those are inaccessible if you're Digshake. You've got the bombs, but they're not doing enough. You could go get the blue ring and magic shield just to make something happen, but he's down to 2. Go save those, please. Please, save them, I beg you.
No, he's got it. We're getting past here, and we are immediately Goma blocked.
Now just don't take a death after that room.
Yeah, he's not even going to bother trying to do the clip. Doing a clip in a Goma room when those Riz robes are just going to come back, that's not good. Anyway, here we go. What do we get? Do we get Raft or do we get Recorder? We get a staircase! Oh, game. What is you? So here we go. This could be a room.
Just
could be something. Probably Magic Boomerang. Come on. It's the map! Oh, we've been down here before. Or maybe we haven't. Oh dear. Is this a return room? I think this might actually be a return room. Yeah, Thirwolf had already taken the staircase. That's right. We had to get. We know what's past here. Oh no! I just realized Digshake is now in the same position that Thirwolf was. Thirwolf came down here. Thirwolf bombed to the right. Could not bomb to the right. He had to bomb down, but he ran out of bombs. Digshake is gonna bomb down. There we go. He's going down into the next room. What have we got here? We've got another bomb wall.
That there's something else important that this means. All this combat with Thirwolf is just wasted time because that staircase just takes him back to where he's already been. There's already a different route.
Oh no! Oh no! That was the only way to get here. Oh, I see. Yeah. No, here we go. We've got the recorder.
All right, recorder is big. That's what we needed.
Digshake is the first to the recorder. Did we see what her second 7 item was?
I think we've only seen one.
Okay, then Digshake still has the other one to go.
Yeah, you gotta keep
looking here. For it. We've got a Gleeok. We've got a nasty Gleeok.
Bomb wall instead of a normal doorway is unfortunate for that room, but pretty far from beam swords anyways. So you're hoping this is an easy pick up the extra item out of...
Wow, you've done it! Don't turn off the game. Also, required Gleeok. A death here means that you have to fight those whiz robes all over again.
Nah, I'm sorry. If I'm taking a death here, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I know what I said about you do not want to come back here again, but... No. One try at the Gleeok and that's it.
Okay, well the Gleeok has nothing, so... The item's not in that section. Or did we already find the item? No, it looks like we must have already found that item.
Looks like we full cleared. We've been to every room, but not necessarily full cleared.
Oh, that's right. Antlers has a good point. The other item might be in that other Wizrobe room that contains the diamond staircase. Now, let's hope that that's not the raft. But you know what? Level 1 is going to be... Oh...
This is either going to be level 1 or the biggest troll we've ever seen.
Okay. This is the moment where we're either going to be switching from...
If this is 9, we might have the runners to ask for a reroll.
It's level 1. But guess what? Even though there's 3 items in here, what if none of those items are...
Then we will have officially seen the biggest troll in the history of Zelda.
Okay, we've got 1 item. It's a heart container. Here's another room. This could contain our item.
But high probability that we are looking for the raft in here and then go mode.
The raft isn't here. Well, we already found where the banana's located. The magic banana might be here somewhere. Unless the magic banana is back in level 7. Segmented 1, yes.
Let's see. Red ring, magic boomerang.
Now the red ring would be great because then we can go back to level 7 and clear that room out. The white sword would be great here, unless we have another segment.
I think they're just saying, please, please, please give me the raft and let me get to 9.
Wait, is it it's triple segmented?
We've not seen enough Wizrobe dungeons in this seed, so we're pretty sure at this point 9's gonna have Wizrobes, and who knows how nasty that will be.
Oh, might be here for a while.
Alright, Thirwolf's gotten past, he's got bombs now, he can get this done. Another Gliok, because why not? We haven't seen enough of them.
Let's live here together. No, what is this? Castlevania 2?
Alright, Thirwolf has his recorder.
Okay, good. There's the, ooh, okay, here we go. This could be our staircase item. It's like, please be raft, please be raft, please be raft, please be raft, please be raft. It is the white sword. Oh no. Oh no. We've got one floor item away from knowing whether we're in troll mode or not.
What does Thirwolf do now? Does he stick around 7?
Oh my god. Guys,
No.
guys. That third item in level 1 is a heart container.
Oh my.
And look at that, triple segmented. And it looks like the Triforce is in the one-off stair room. Oh boy, folks. Oh boy. But you know what, though? Digshake did find the white sword here in level 1, so that is going to help with that combat room a lot. It's not going to be completely good because it's not going to be absolute. It's not going to be the absolute because you're still going to have to do a lot more combat, and that is a more difficult room to navigate.
So obviously recorder was still required. We had to come in here and get the Triforce, but where in the world is our raft?
I think we know. And I think at this point, Digshake is thinking two things. Number one, stuff that we can't repeat on stream. And second of all, no, I did not roll this seed. I am not even in the chat room right now. You people keep thinking that I'm responsible for rolling all these terrible, terrible seeds. You are wrong.
Besides, I blame TGE.
Oh yeah, hashtag blame TG.
Alright, Thirwolf into 1. This shouldn't be a long clear, but boy, he's not gonna be happy at the end of this.
I mean, I didn't say they'd be bad words, I just said they're words that couldn't be repeated on stream.
This is a pretty easy one. Which really, really scares me for 9.
Yeah, 9's, 9, well, you know what, we could get like a 5 room level 9, so it's always possible.
I don't know, this seed, that would just really feel out of place.
Yeah, propane probably is more fitting because, believe me, I'm sure he wants to burn this seed to the ground.
Thirwolf looking through one Digshake, trying to figure out which room has trolled us so greatly in this level 7. And a lot of that's going to come down to either how good your memory is or how good on notes you have taken to tell you which rooms you haven't cleared.
But you know what that also means? That also means, too, that we know for now that our... Well, not. And the magic boomerang. There we go, and getting the news that this seed is a garbage.
Good news is with the White Sword, combat's improved a bit, so even if we have to fight more Wizrobes, they're
At this point in time, Thirwolf could even just go back and, get that magic sword. I mean, he's got a better chance now. I believe he's one off from, well, actually no, he's only got 12 hearts, but he's got a fairly good, although judging by the way this seed is, it's probably like a 14 heart magic sword. Then again, our bomb upgrade was 14 hearts. Could you imagine if this was a swordless seed?
No. No, I could not.
And there we go, Digshake obtaining the... and is on his way to level 9.
That room. That room. Which is probably something along the lines of what Thirwolf is saying right now.
Yeah. Now, they're still top tier players, so it's taking them, a far less amount of time than it could for some of these racers.
Yeah, the only way I personally could have even conceived of getting through rooms like that is I would have spent a lot of time to go get the blue ring.
Okay, so interestingly enough, we cannot actually go to the right here in this old man room. That could be a clue that Zelda could be around there somewhere. That's always a possibility.
There's several possibilities. It could be that it's Zelda's room. It could be that...
Hey, we get a magic sword pickup from Thirwolf.
He's gonna love that for getting past Wizrobes.
Yep.
Chad pondering this 9. We only saw Wizrobes in one other dungeon. We're really due to have a lot of them.
Well, we've got Wizrobes.
Thirwolf will have a combat advantage when he gets into 9. But Digshake also went and picked up a potion along the way. I don't believe Thirwolf's gotten a replacement. Because he wouldn't have been able to. He got all the choose-any's except for the raft one, and he did not pick up the letter. So in 9, Digshake looking for a shutter door that won't open. The compass would be nice as well, and listening for Ganon's roar in one of the adjacent room to know where he has to go battle. How long is this 9 is a great question that we do not yet know the answer to.
So here we go. Now Thirwolf 9, just like with Digshake. So with level 9, we are going to be doing two things. We're going to be looking for a door, and we're going to be looking for a dwarf. A Ganondorf, to be exact.
Always have the choice of routing. Do you take staircases when you come across them? Do you walk the linear path as much as possible until you're forced to take a staircase?
For me personally, I've always been a fan of jumping through staircases as much as possible.
Question in chat. This is first quest Overworld 1.
Yeah. First quest Overworld and Dungeon, which is based off of the first quest models. So, that means we're going to have only one fate block in the dungeons. Level 2 will contain no staircase items, things like that.
We started this race on time right at 11. Here we are, 12:20, hour 20 minutes into this seed. And I think for both of these runners, well, you know that the other runner has had basically the same experience you have, but you've got to be thinking, how have they not finished yet?
Oh, hey, look at this. Digshake has found Ganon.
Well positioned for this battle, plenty of hearts, but no red ring. And has a potion.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
going to
something
take him
Thirwolf will have to do without.
8 slashes. Can he get a stun lock? He's running out of... Oh no, he gets Ganon hugged. This is going to give Thirwolf a chance to catch up. He's still in the danger zone with the amount of hearts that he's got, but he does have significantly less amount of hits that he can use to, to destroy Ganon with. Could be a comeback. So here we go. Thirwolf hears the roar of the pig.
Knowing the path makes a huge difference. You can navigate a lot faster, but probably the biggest difference between them right now is Digshake has that potion, Thirwolf does not. But Thirwolf needs a lot less swings of the sword.
He gets the stun lock. There we go. Thirwolf has taken down the pig. We've got ourselves some bacon. It is lunchtime. I could go for a BLT right now.
I mean, I was planning to go for a hamburger after this, but you do you.
Actually, no, a hamburger sounds much better. But bacon cheese. Something with bacon.
Bacon cheeseburger would be pretty good today.
Oh, yeah.
Strong consideration. So Zelda will be behind a shutter door. It'll be a room that only has one shutter door and automatically opens.
Yeah, Zelda has to be behind a shutter door. It has to be behind a single shutter door. The reason that there's an exception to the rule with Ganon's room is because the same event that is used, to keep that shutter door in Zelda's room shut is also the same one that uses to keep Ganon's room shut as well.
Now, there are other flags that change the rules around, but we're talking about what we're dealing with today.
Yeah, bacon melt sounds good.
Does bacon anything sound bad? I would try bacon tofu.
Bacon what?
I would try bacon wrapped tofu. It kind of defeats the purpose, but I would try it.
Well, no, bacon wrapped tofu might be good as long as it's like deep fried or something.
Alright, Digshake trying for revenge. Thirwolf trying to find Zelda.
Look, bacon may make even lima beans taste good. If they can make Brussels sprouts taste good.
Thirwolf starting over in the dungeon, and so is Digshake. This Ganon fight is just not cooperating, and I think that's the whole seed catching up with you at this point. Digshake is very capable of battling Ganon, and I just think it's the weight of the whole seed and the frustration building up. You're not quite at 100% right now. So how long does it take Thirwolf to find Zelda? Can Digshake make up time after killing Ganon?
Yeah, I would like to add that, yes, tofu and bacon definitely work together. But then pretty much bacon and anything works well together. Actually, this morning I had a bacon... Anyway, while we're waiting for Thirwolf to find Zelda, Digshake is back here up in Ganon territory. Maybe? No? Yes? No.
Thirwolf would also really welcome the compass right now. But you don't have to worry about floor drops generally. He's just trying to get through rooms, see doors, see if he finds that door that opens.
Yep, here we go. We're back in Ganon's room. So here we go. Digshake versus the pig, round 2. Or is it round 3?
3.
Round 3. Sorry, I was too busy talking about bacon to notice.
He's only at 4
Priorities!
hearts. He needs to use the potion right away, honestly.
He's got the stun lock, so I think he's going to be able to do this. Oh, and look at that. We get a magic boomerang sighting. At this point in time, because Thirwolf found that magic boomerang, it probably means Digshake's going to find the princess first.
Well, no sign of the compass yet. Thirwolf has explored more than 9.
Yes, that is definitely correct. At this point in time, it just comes down to, Digshake making the right move where Thirwolf makes the wrong move. Or, vice versa.
Yeah, if you think you're behind, you really should take stairs. That's the biggest thing that can make a difference.
Yeah, at this point in time, yeah, staircases... Oh, well, we found Zelda's room, but Zelda's not there. So we get a sighting that we found Zelda's room. Oh, that's right, we found Zelda's room, but that's not the room that Zelda is in.
There's also the question of, are the runners going to have enough bombs? Thirwolf's down to 2 now, although I think he just passed a 4-pack he can go back for. But not that many bombs to navigate this 9 with.
Okay, chat, I know we
Got a compass!
Nope. I was gonna say, okay, Chad, I know we love to talk about our dietary differences, but let's not come to blows on anything, okay?
So Zelda is in the rightmost column, pretty middle of it. How is Thirwolf gonna get there? This is probably blocked by a magic staircase.
Chat making a good observation. Digshake is out of bombs, whereas Thirwolf is out of heart containers. This is going to be the race. Who's going to be there first?
This is going to be one that neither will soon forget.
Yeah.
Both the runners have downed Ganon. They have traded advantages throughout this seed, and now it comes down to who can find the right path to Zelda. Thirwolf's had a lot more exploration, but it was a lot of linear exploration, so getting through the staircases could be the big advantage here.
Yeah, you want to be going all around that level 9. You got to go into those places that you haven't been able to find yet. At least we do have Gibdos, and both racers won't need to worry too much about their money now, considering they've already defeated Ganon. And now the Gibdos are being generous with the bomb drop.
You're still not going to turn your nose at that.
Okay, no, there can't be a bomb spot up there. Well, actually, wait, no, that was the Mugger Room, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mugger Room you can bomb beyond.
Yeah, Mugger Rooms you can bomb up. That's right, Thirwolf does have the compass. Can we... No, I guess we can't bomb to the right.
Still looking.
Oh. That staircase takes you far away, but here's another staircase. This might take us back towards the other side.
You're not gonna quickly ride off a staircase.
Oh, look at this!
Another one.
This is at least a little bit closer. We can bomb down, so that's good. So let's see here. Where can we go now? Can we bomb to the right? We can bomb to the right. That's good. Thirwolf is making progress. We can still go to the right.
Don't know if it'll be blocked yet, but so far it's the right general direction, and you'll keep going.
Well, we got 2 left. Yeah, we can keep going. Can we go 1 screen down from here? We can.
So close.
Here we
finds the
go.
way.
Here
and
we'll
GG.
finish.
That will end up being for Thirwolf an official time of 1:29:40, and he's probably ready to burn this seed. Digshake has already given him the GGs in chat. I think this is a case where you just want to know the answer for yourself. What in the world was it? Thirwolf done. Digshake still looking for the path through. This was not an easy 9 to get past.
Well, I wouldn't say it was the worst level 9 I've seen.
The combat wasn't bad, it was just the navigation, and it felt really... well... I'll ask Thirwolf. The combat in 9 didn't seem to be bad, but after how long that seed had dragged on, it probably felt pretty bad trying to find the way. But GG on your win.
Thanks. Yeah, that's 7. That's 7.
That is a 7.
Ironically, when you found your item that told you had to go to 7, I said, well, that room, that's probably right what Thirwolf is saying right now.
Yeah. And then I lived in that room for the next, 15 minutes.
So when you see a Wizrobe room like we did in 7 that's not cooperating, walk us through how you're approaching it, what you're thinking, and what you're considering as your different options.
Well, there was the bombs kind of outside, so that was, a place to get bombs. But then I'm like, you know what? I figured out that, oh yeah, left of these Wizrobes is these guys, and I could force bombs on them, and not used to actually having to do that, but yeah. And then before I went back to 7, I knew that one Diamond Stair had to have the raft at that point, and I'm like, I'm gonna check Magical Sword, because, yeah.
Well, it certainly couldn't hurt with the Wizrobes or Ganon, because Digshake actually got there first, but you got the first kill on Ganon.
Oh, that's rough. Does he have White Sword then?
He has White Sword, yeah.
Yeah. Red Ring never show up?
No, I'm guessing it's a second and 9.
Yeah, it's the one item I didn't see. Yeah, second and 9.
So you had gone into 7, and I think it was your last overworld dungeon at that point, sans the recorder. Why'd the decision to leave at that point instead of explore it when you first went for the Triforce?
But then I saw that Wizrobe room was going to be required, and I'm like, I'm going to go back to 5 and hope that it's there. Because that's Stark Nuts, and that's a lot better than Blue Wizrobes.
Fair point.
And then if I had to go back, I'd try to be prepared for it. Which I got through the first time, and then I lost the 50-50 on the bomb wall in the little segment, so that was unfortunate.
Now, how in the world is your next seed gonna top this one, though, is the question.
There needed to be more ladder blocks. There were definitely not enough of those. Just level 4, as far as I can remember.
This was game 1 of 3. I don't think you have game 2 scheduled yet.
It's probably going to be like Friday night or next weekend, so.
Okay. Well, other than that, I said before we started, if the loser didn't like the results of this, they might challenge the other to a rematch at Z2. You think you and Digshake might do that later on?
Maybe for fun, but, he's a busy guy, so I don't know if we'll be able to fit it in our schedules.
Well, any other thoughts on this seed?
No, I'm good. I'm looking forward to another potentially 2 games versus Digshake.
All right, well, thank you, Thirwolf, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thirwolf, our winner of this game, takes the advantage in the best of 3 series. One more win against Digshake, and he will advance. Digshake will have to win consecutive battles against Thirwolf. That's a daunting task.
And who would their opponent be for whoever wins?
Okay, you're going to make me go to a different page then.
Yes.
That is going to be the winner of Antlers versus Ellender.
Ah.
I mean, there really is no list of names you're going to read off and say, oh yeah, that'll be an easy battle for whoever gets here. I mean, Thirwolf had to get here by getting past Krim, and Digshake had to get here getting past Kingdoll, so there's no free rides in this tournament.
Yeah, I know at this point in time, every single race that happens is going to be, it's going to be a serious fight.
And there's a lot more action coming ahead today. Let me go back to the page I was on so I can quickly mention what is forthcoming. RC Drone versus Karakorn is coming up at 7 Eastern. JSR Nokubato, sorry I probably massacred that, that's at 9. Zebgedny Adirondack Rick, that's a Game 3 match. That's at 9:30 this evening. 10:30 is Fury, SK, and Shaddy. And that is all that is on the calendar for today at this time. I think the video froze because Digshake did withdraw at this point. He had enough, and I think he stopped stream. So I was waiting for that before we actually say that. So it's a GG for Thirwolf. Digshake not going to join us here, so we'll go on to our final thoughts. Jiggly, anything?
Yeah, just, oh boy. Sometimes that blue ring, sometimes you could really use a blue ring. But yeah.
There's a lot that could have helped. Our runners didn't get it. They just had to make do with what they had. And they both got through the hardest part of this seat. I mean, Digshake could have finished that 9 easily. It was just a question of how much time is invested. So we thank each and every one of you for joining us this afternoon. Hope you'll be around for the rest of the Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament. Have a great day, everybody.
Good afternoon, everybody.